Hey guys, it's Ashley, your scrapping nerd, and I'm back today with a layout for Scraplift Crafternoon. It is where a bunch of my crafty peeps and I get together and we scraplift an amazing layout from an amazing creator. And this week we are scraplifting Darla from Crafty Darla, and you saw her layout at the top of the video. And today I pulled in my 49 and Market, the Flower Emporium, so it's the Vicky Bouton collection with them, and I have the journaling pack, the laser elements, the puffy stickers, and then the regular stickers. And I pulled in 2 of the papers. Now, I love Darla's layout. I also very much love her title, and that she had a really long title, and I thought that that's where I was going to go, but I did not. And this layout, you can see the inspiration from her layout with it. And so the paper here with the florals on it is going to be my background paper. And then I needed a strip of another paper because in Darla's layout, she had that kind of blue strip that was on the side. And it didn't go all the way to the edge, so it wasn't like half of the 12 by 12 paper. So I just cut a strip of this orange polka dot, and that's going to be what I have down the side. And today I am scrapbooking a couple photos. In Darla's layout, she had 4 photos that were in a cluster, and I really liked that, but I couldn't find 4 photos that I wanted to scrapbook. And I had this picture of my husband, and we're in the Dominican Republic, and we thought that it was so beautiful there. Everything is green. The flowers are so bright and they just grow on the side of the road. You know, we're from Arizona, and so we have cactus, and we always laugh because when people visit, they're amazed by the cactus, and we're just like, it's just cactus. I mean, you guys come from places that have flowers and green trees, but but I'm sure that while we're in the Dominican Republic, people are like, they're just flowers, they're nothing special. But so my husband went around taking pictures of all kinds of greenery and flowers while we were there, and so it's a picture of my husband with his camera right up to a flower. And then the other 2 are pictures of flowers. And I have so many, so I actually have a companion page to this that I need to do that's like a pocket page. And it has all the other pictures of the amazing, beautiful flowers. But this is just going to be the 12 by 12 layout. And I thought I was going to cluster the 1 4 by 6 photo with the 2 4 by 4s and kind of create that cluster like Darla had in hers. But then I just started to shift, and it's more of just the 2 photo cluster to mimic hers. And then I put the picture of my husband off to the side where she had the title. But I do like how it turned out, and it's just a fun way to put a couple of his floral photos with him, you know, in this bush with his camera taking a picture of these flowers. But her cluster, they weren't individually photo matted. They were just, it looked like they were just in one photo mat. So I took my 2 4 by 4 photos. Well, I kind of cut them down a little bit so they're not completely 4 by 4, and I just matted them on a scrap piece of white paper as one photo mat. And then I took the photo of my husband and I matted that in a white scrap piece of paper, and then I also matted it in the same orange polka dot. Since that's going to be off of the orange polka dot to the side, I thought that would kind of bring that in. And I distressed everything. I distressed the polka dot strip as well. And I distressed the photo mats on both sets of photos. And I do distress, because I'm pretty sure I cut it out, so you don't have to watch me do it. But I distressed all of the ephemera that I brought in from the journaling pack as well. And so I have this sticker. It says Dominican Republic Island Paradise that I bought while we were there, because I think I had said before, I buy stickers and postcards and I keep the bags. I just kind of keep all of the bits and bobs that I collected along the trips, and then I scrapbook them and in some way and get it into the scrapbook. And so this is just a sticker that I had bought, and I thought that it would be perfect on here, and it matched the colors. And I originally thought I was going to put it down there at the bottom of the photo of my husband, but I will move it to the 2 floral photos in the end. And you saw too, I had flipped it more like Darla's layout, where the 2 photos were not on the strip. But I didn't like that my husband was facing away from those photos. I wanted him to kind of be facing towards the 2 photos. So that's why my photos are actually on the strip instead of the title. And then I pulled in a tag that says Simple Pleasures, and I pulled in one that says Blooming. I pulled in a sweet little tag too. It's up there at the top of the flower photos, but I will move that because I'm going to pull in the laser cut elements, and I am a sucker for the 49 and Market laser cut elements. I love them so much. There's always so many goodies in there. And so I pulled in the flower bits from that and just kind of sprinkled them around, because obviously this is photos of flowers, and so I wanted to make sure I got a couple of the laser cut florals in there. And they're just so pretty and delicate, and they just add so much to the layout. I'm really liking this Vicky Bouton collection. I like that it's a little bit of the muted colors. They're not as bold and bright that she usually does, but they're still really beautiful. And I say it all the time, I'm more of a muted color person. And so, my How to Kill a Kit with Style has all of my Vicky Bouton collection, because it's all so bright and bold, and so I'm forcing myself to get into these brighter colors. But then when I saw that she did a 49 and Market collection, I just had to have it because it's her style, which I love, but then it's the muted colors. And so this is kind of my collection that it's like, I feel like she made it for me. But I just thought it was perfect for these photos. And so I'm just finishing up with some things around. I pulled out the stickers, the puffy stickers, and it had photograph, and it's kind of a title, but I thought it was perfect in here. And then I put the sweet above it, so it's like sweet photograph. But that's a layout, guys. Make sure that you go below in the description box and visit everyone that's playing along with Scraplift Crafternoon and see how they were inspired by Darla's video. There's a playlist, so you can just hit that and watch it all. Also, make sure that you give some love to Darla. All of her social media links will be there as well. She does amazing things. And thank you to everyone that has liked and subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you guys have a great day. Bye.